Carmelo Anthony is gone. His tenure with the Rockets lasted a very quick 12 games. 10 games, excuse me. Kudos to the Houston Rockets for deciding to move on from Carmelo Anthony. Unlike the Oklahoma City Thunder, they are not going to wait around all year long and kind of just flop and flail around and then cut bait with Carmelo. The Rockets saw a problem. Carmelo is not the number one problem, but he is a problem with Houston Rockets. They saw that as an issue, and instead of waiting, they got rid of the dead weight, almost quite literally. For people who are wondering, well, first of all, kudos to whoever was involved in that process, be it Daryl Morey, Tillman Fertitta, James Harden, Mike D'Antoni, Jeff Budsdelic, popcorn vendors, parking lot attendants, fans, whoever wrote in to Daryl Morey, or whoever got him to see the light and to move on from Carmelo Anthony, kudos. Hey, it's an open roster spot too. You know, Daryl Morey loves open roster spots. It's not 100% open right now because he is still on the roster. Tonight for the Golden State Warriors game, he's listed as not with team. So he is no longer out with a mysterious illness, and he is not with team. Be interesting to see what the Rockets do if they just waive him. Maybe there's a team that's silly enough to trade for Carmelo Anthony. Doubt it. But that would have to that would probably take a little bit of time because I believe the Rockets would have to wait until Christmas till they trade Carmelo. But who knows? So for the people who out there who are wondering why the Rockets tried Carmelo Anthony, why did they even waste time with Carmelo Anthony? You know, I give them credit. You know, they try, as Mike D'Antoni today said during his round with the media. You know, they tried to hit a home run. They didn't hit a home run. They struck out 8 times, so they might as well just move on instead of trying to keep on hitting a home run with Carmelo when they know it's not going to work. I think it's quite telling that here's the quote from Rockets general manager Daryl Morey. After much internal discussion, the Rockets will be parting ways with Carmelo Anthony, and we will be working towards a resolution. Carmelo had a tremendous approach during his time with the Rockets and accepted every role head coach Mike D'Antoni gave him. The fit we envisioned, keyword, when Carmelo chose to sign with the Rockets has not materialized, another keyword. Therefore, we thought it was his best move. We thought it was best to move on, as any other outcome would be unfair to him. So, the other key part to this press release that the Rockets sent out was the fact that the paragraph below lists Carmelo Anthony's accomplishments, and heavily in those accomplishments is all his Olympic stuff. Anthony is also a 3-time Olympic gold medalist and basketball's all-time leading Olympic scorer. I think one of the things that I think a lot of teams have fancied themselves with Carmelo Anthony is Olympic Melo, 3-and-D Melo. That Melo clearly does not exist, and the Rockets saw that and moved on. For some reason, in Carmelo's 10 games that he played, he was shooting 12 times a game. 12 times a game. For reference, Chris Paul shoots 14 times a game. There is no way on earth. I should say that I don't think there was no way on earth that the Rockets brought Carmelo Anthony into Houston because they thought that he would be shooting 14 times a game. Carmelo was supposed to be a role player off the bench. He was supposed to be a 3-and-D guy. Never was. And that, and only that, is the reason why Carmelo Anthony is not here. Now for Dwayne Wade, who says that, I'm paraphrasing, but I can't believe people are treating Carmelo that way. He's not a cancer or whatever. I would love to see Carmelo Anthony show up with the Heat, and just see what happens. I'd love to see what happens. In that case, I would love to see Carmelo Anthony go to the Golden State Warriors. I'd love to see that happen as well. So it'll be interesting to see what the Rockets do with Carmelo Anthony. More than likely, they'll probably just waive him. But who knows? It would be really interesting to see what they do with that open roster spot. So we'll have to start taking a look at some guys down on the Rockets D-League team, see how the Vipers are doing this year, and see how that is going. So, in total, Carmelo Anthony is gone, and we will see if that is maybe a weight that is lifted off of the Houston Rockets' shoulders. Maybe that will cause them to soar, fly high into the heavens. But until then, this is Josh Reese, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe.